Thank you for coming back and watching my videos. If you have anything to say after you watch this one, take a look down in the comments and let it all out. Of course, subscribe and like if you also enjoy the content. Just a bit of a warning beforehand, there's going to be some serious subjects talked about here. I'm going to be as objective as I can, as just not putting too much of my own spin on this, because this is something serious. It has some serious undertones behind it. So just giving you a bit of a warning beforehand in case you want to skip this. But Bondlive is, in fact, having a crisis right now. They are having many of their talents leaving, many graduating, accusations of bullying and other things like that I'm going to go through. And this is the reason why I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing this. I don't want the victims, the specific victims, the people who've been hurt, various people, whether it be managers or whatever. I do not want them to just be silent, to just disappear into the ether and be forgotten by time and the very short attention span that people have on Twitter. I don't want that to happen. So here's what I'm doing. It says instead of standing up for victims and well wishes are going to scream, like, stop silencing people who obviously had terrible things to happen to them. Just say I hope they're doing better and move on. Like, this is the same S that happened when Doki left. Do we not have alarm bells on this? It's kind of icky to tell people not to talk about something obviously affecting so many talents. And that's the thing. I want to signal boost the talents who have had negative experiences. I am not trying to benefit off of this. I am not, because it's horrible to try to benefit off of this. I am just trying to signal boost the best way I can. My Twitter is a very small space, and so is this. But I still feel that this is the best place for me to let others know what is going on. So this is why I'm doing this. And why do I have a big preface like this? Because I know people will still try to attack me for this. It says, would recommend looking at some of the other Bondlivers tweets. Comparing this to Doki's situation may be apt, but it's like finding out when she made the attempt right now. Please stop back and wait for more new info. I did wait. I waited a whole day. I knew about this yesterday, right when it happened. I didn't make any commentary on it. I didn't, jump on the bandwagon and make commentary immediately to try to gain clicks on my Twitter or any of that kind of stuff. I didn't immediately do that because I was also in contact with people who knew others in Bondlive, and they asked me to please not say anything for at least the meantime, and I did hold off. So this is what I'm talking about right here. Suzu Kitunebi graduated as well. Heavy heart, incredible people in the community I was able to connect with due to Bondlive EN, but the ongoing challenges behind the scenes. And remember, Bondlive and Irium are separate. You're going to see Irium mentioned here a lot, but Irium is the platform that people use from Bondlive EN. Kind of how like Nexus used AnyLive. That's what it is. Irium does not control Bondlive. Irium does not have anything to do other than just being a platform for people to use from Bondlive. They have a connection there, but they aren't like the managing agency. So remember that. Can't compromise my morals as a person. It's not who I am. It goes against the principles, but I don't regret this decision. I welcome it. Remember, this is only a chapter, a sad and harsh chapter, but nonetheless, it was a chapter that I was meant to experience. All in all, I sincerely hope that you will continue to support Irium and the talented individuals there. While this is my goodbye as Suzu, remember that it's not forever. It's simple. See you in my next life. A lot of these people, in fact, most of these people want to be found. They want to have, a future where they are found in their new life, and let's hope that they do. We have another one. Prainy Pop. Due to current awful developments, I'm graduating from Bondlive effective immediately. Angry, disappointed, quite frankly disgusted. I do not own my IP, but you'll find me soon if you're observant enough. And again, they're not making it because of a lot of emotion, sad, angry, disappointed. They want to sincerely thank everyone from the bottom of their heart. You're going to be seeing this a lot, in a lot of the messages like you're seeing here. Mentally booming for a while and can no longer carry on as it stands. Upset, stressed, and distraught over things that have happened. You're going to see this a lot repeated again and again and again, which tells you there's a deeper issue within the management of the agency. That's just basic, understanding of what's being read. Thank you all for the good, even when it was very stressful. Hope to see you again. Of course, everyone wants to be found again. Notice of graduation for Momo Mamiya as well. As far as I know, I think there's like 6 or 7 that have graduated from Bondlive EN. I'm sorry for the short notice. Confidants, Keika Fujioka. Yeah, Fujioka also graduated. Heavy heart that announced my impending graduation. Please understand that I will no longer be a part of Bondlive. Will announce my graduation date eventually. Again here, Amanogawa Yuvia also is graduating effective immediately from Bondlive. And again, you're seeing the same things. With the current situations, upset, stressed, and cannot continue with this. So they thank their community, as you can see here. They thank the community, and they also say that they are leaving Bondlive, but they're not leaving VTubing. So you can find them if you have the chance to. And of course, support every single one of these. people and every single thing that they do, and support those who are still in Bondlive. But don't, please, this is the one time I'm gonna actually say my what I need to say. Do not go and be like, please leave the agency. This agency is horrible, etc., etc. Do not brigade against Bondlive either. Do not brigade against them either. That does not bring anything beneficial. What brings benefit is doing like what I'm doing right now, calling them out and being like, letting people know what's going on. More letting people know what's going on instead of making brigading, hate, those type of comments. It doesn't help. In fact, it can bring people to mental break, to psychotic breaks, to points where they feel like it's not worth it anymore. And we do not want people to feel that way. We want people to feel supported when they should. When we want other people to understand that, yes, they should support their talents, they should support others, but let's do it in a constructive way, as constructive as you can. I know that's hard to ask, especially in a very emotional state, as a lot of people are right now. But please, that's one thing that I will say that I will make more personal. Don't go and brigade people. Do not break people by trolling them or harassing them or do anything like that. Continuing on. Love you all so much, and I hope to come back stronger than ever. I'll be moving to at Ophelia Breyer. I will also be contacting those who are waiting for me for some comms. This account DMs will still be open. I got noticed urgent quest dealing and cursed tomes and magical explosions, so they kind of made it a bit more fun. Changed little experiences, but I hope it's better for the better. They're basically leaving. What does this mean? I'm going to hiatus because I'm joining an agency under the name of Ophelia Breyer. Be back, but I'm taking this opportunity to grow. The person who is basically back then said that. Back then in October 3rd was when they originally put this out. So this was them going to Bondlive. And then, as Ophelia Breyer, they're not doing so great right now. I love you all. I'll stay active in Discord. I'll do my best to return to you all. And down here, this will eventually lead to a graduation from Bond. But I will never leave you all. I will continue to make you smile. I promise. Basically, yeah, this was October 3rd when she put this, what she was doing, moving on to Bondlive. And now, as Ophelia Breyer, she may be leaving herself. This is, like I said, this is going to be a long one, so I'm still not done with everything that's going on. There's still a lot to go on here. So, strap yourselves in. Finally free, but I have so many mixed emotions. I'm disappointed. Lulu was Suzu, from what I can tell. So if you're looking for Suzu, you go for Lulu. I will support people looking for the PLs of these people because a lot of them do want to be found. Kota is someone. Kuzuryu Kota also graduated, but Kuzuryu Kota deleted their Twitter, so we can't see it. But yes, I did see the original message, and the original message was that they had graduated themselves as well. Adaru says, unfortunately, I know exactly why she's graduating, and it makes me absolutely furious. Those are the accusations, the allegations of extreme bullying and other misdeeds inside of the company. Guess I'm not going to be in Bondlive anymore. This is how one of their VTubers is going to conduct themselves. Really isn't good PR, guys. And what she's talking about is here. It says, I'm not going to lie, guys. It's unironically ruined my mood for today. I don't know if I'm continuing stream, but this was nasty news to wake up to. Should have been a female-only cast. I don't know exactly what's going on there, but let's continue on what they said. I'm excited. In the meantime, all idols are good idols in my book. You can have your own taste, but don't be a hater. I mean this all with all due respect. Idols of all genders are valid, and imply otherwise, it's just plain sexist. I agree with that. I made so many amazing friends in Bond, and of course, she's leaving too. Have to be affiliated with Bond, Princess Lollipop included. The fact that they're pulling a Mai Hanase and doing nothing about bullies within their company. Again, this is all alleged. Bond has not changed. Unless we get a full-on investigation and a full-on people saying what's actually going on behind the scenes, we won't know 100%. So this is all, take it with a grain of salt. But if many people are saying the same thing, like once is, what the heck's going on? Twice is not even a coincidence. Once it's a coincidence, twice is actually a problem. 3, 4, 5, 6 times, yeah, you kind of start thinking that something's going on. TLDR, there's bullying happening within the company, and the company is doing nothing about it. Again, alleged that the company is doing nothing about it. I don't know anything within the company, but I am not going to defend the company either. Because either way, like I said, 6 people saying something is just objectively does not bode well for the company. No one hurts my friends. Another corporal, what the heck is even going on? Blaze. So it's very bad Blaze, like Niji bad in the case of, the alleged click and that type of stuff. I saw it coming from miles away, but it's still insane. I'm going to be holding emergency stream in a minute. And of course, this other person here, unfortunately, know exactly why she's graduating. Again, as I mentioned before, Pretty Pop, just standing up for what's right. Here is their stream that they did.
Calibrate that stupid thing. Yeah, my model is still kind of messy even. But so, Denar98, thank you for the follow. As face Bond comment. I might not be a member of Bond itself, but I was very close. People to the point where they pretty much, oh my god, my model is freaking out. In Bond, she was it was something that's what tipped me off was something that was very, it was very not exactly the best thing. I'm gonna try to find it. She told me that she was bullied and put in very because of the bullying. She was the one to DM. I'm sorry, but I had to say something. And basically, I'm sorry for my model.
So yeah, she's saying that she confirmed that someone inside of Bondlive did DM her and mention that there was bullying being involved. I don't know the extent of bullying, of course, because it's hard to know the extent of all that kind of stuff. But yes, the accusations are continuing. Not at graduation. Please make sure to support others before they leave. This is Ming. It says, extremely sad that a lot of us are leaving, but please understand that this is for the talent's own mental health. The VTubing sphere can be stressful. It is, and especially when management doesn't support you. Boys, crazy scenario if hypothetically everything were to be completely S itself. Just know that I had nothing to do with it. I'm just out here trying to keep myself sane. VTubing to a certain extent gives me my will to live. Please don't drag me through the mud by association. Of course, this is another thing. This is what I'm the one of the few times that I'm actually saying my opinion on this. I'm trying to stay as objective and just putting the information out there. Do not, like I said again, do not go and harass either the livers that are staying or like, why are you supporting this company, etc. The VTubers that are staying. Do not go and just don't go on a harassment campaign. Support the people who are being hurt. Support the people who are going through it. And support anyone else you want to support. Of course, people are not guilty by association. Please remember that. And of course, I'm leaving out certain things because there are more sensitive subjects here that I don't even think the main person would want me to talk about. So I am not going to talk about the elephant in the room. As you guys may already know by now, if you're in the whole Bond story, I'm going to try my best not to talk about that because I want to talk about the other stuff going on and not so much the very personal situation, the very personal emergency situation that happened to somebody. So look at me, that's me. No streams until further notice. It could be a day, it could be more. The mind is going haywire. Several Bondlive talents are graduating amongst the alleged bullying happening within the agency. That's Kuri Rinji. And of course, as I mentioned, Ophelia Bear there as well. We have people covering it. We have a whole section of, things that are happening, people that are in Iridium, people that are in Bondlive, people that are graduating, etc. A lot of people have things here. Of course, this is Kota, as mentioned before, has deleted their whole thing. Citri Faust is graduating as well. When everything's lost, promise you won't forget me. Again, mentioning negative things that have been happening within the agency that they used to be a part of. Don't speculate, as it only makes things worse for everyone else, including my own fragile mental health. Isn't it ironic how actually it's very sensitive crybaby? That's the thing that I want to mention. Be kind to everyone who is involved in this. Be kind to even the people who are still in Bondlive. Please, I ask you, I beg of you, just be kind. Show kindness. Of course, until an actual investigation is done, we won't know the full extent. But like I said, there is something going on. I'm not going to speculate exactly who's doing what or who did what to who. The fact is, this is why, like what Armchair's saying here, once you break the story, no matter what a story is, you relinquish your ability to control who picks it up. Of course, I understand that. But I need to say things to to support the people who are in this. This is why I do this, in order to support the people who are going through it, people who are having the situation happen to them, and people who are saying that yes, they have been bullied severely. I've been accused of botting my social medias, faking disabilities, pushed, driven to quit, called a coon baiter, lolicon bait, and people have talked bad about me on live streams as well. But it's alright. The tweet someone else made pushed me to the limit because a couple of weeks ago I was in the mind space to do the same, but I was by how they were treated. Just basically they're going through everything. I can't say it was the best talent or that I even deserved the effort, but with how everything unfolded, I'm just glad it's over. No one, even though I, thought to ask me before going around and spreading the rumors that I was faking the disability, they got basically mistreated, as you can see here. I'm going to leave this up for a little bit so you can read it yourself. It's really bad. Like, people were making tweets, negative tweets about the whole situation that was going on. It got to her, of course. Of course it's going to get to her. Of course it's going to get her frustrated. Of course it's going to get her angry. And make it so that people don't want to be there. A minor did not bully a manager, blank into blank. No talent bullied anyone. Well, this one, I don't know. I don't know. This one could be more defense. I don't know. I don't know the story, so I can't say one way or the other, of course. This is not a good thing to say. I will say that personally. This is not a good thing to say. it is, you don't know the full story. Even if you are in the company, you're not going to know the full story. That's one thing I'll say about that. Things have been calming down internally, and I don't think right now I'm going to give myself a bit of break on this holiday. My streams are canceled for the next week, but I'll still be active. People say good morning, wanted to say quickly, DMs are open. People that are leaving, again, she's going to be leaving, graduating, but her DMs are open. And here is a TLDR for those who wanted to skip to the end of everything and say to clarify both what I know, what I'm comfortable disclosing regarding the Bondlive situation. According to this person, I minor faked their ID in order to join Bondlive. The staffer found out and exposed this information. In retaliation, exposed Peter's private IRL info, and then led to harassment, led to other things. Turn of events obviously led to major internal blowup, causing many talents to leave or consider leaving, but Bond maintains control over their identities, so many of them will have to start from new. The Bondlive management goes into damage control mode and locks out the talents from their internal Discord, citing that it's bad for their mental health to communicate together. Supposedly, they're also deleting posts and messages during the lockout. All I'm comfortable sharing for my timeline right now. I have a few other puzzle pieces, but I'm comfortable putting them all on the board. I'm 100%. Of course, I'm not talking about the Peter situation, the very personal situation, because that's a very personal situation. I don't want to cover that. I don't want to be, ever talk about that situation specifically, because that is their thing. That is a very personal thing for them, a very personal crisis that they went through. I want to more cover the other situations that are out in the public, the other situations that the other people talked about. If you want to know about the Peter situation, you guys can look it up yourselves. I'm not going to be someone that's going to be putting that out there. At least I'm going to try my best to not put that out there. Due to recent graduations from my gen mates, I want to speak out on my own experiences. I have not participated in any of the drama. I do not endorse any drama, be it slander, shaming, negative comments, snarky, sarcastic comments, etc. I do support my gen mates who have decided to graduate because their mental health is important. Been a very active member in the VTuber world for over 7+ years. This person is doing something positive here. It's like, do not get me mistaken. I love what I do. I love my gen mates. I love my recruits. I love my managers. Support everyone in their decisions. I support them on their future endeavors as well, no matter what they decide. At the end of the day, we started this journey together, and they are the ones who shaped me into what I am. I love them for all the advice they gave, the criticism they provided, they helped me, and the help they offered. I want to say thank you, and please do not hound the talents or managers or anybody. I'll say it again. Please don't do that. This is not an easy choice for them, nor is it easy on the talents who have stayed. Much love sent your way. Yeah, basically it's like you just make sure to not even don't become a part of the problem. Don't go and harass people. That is my request. Of course, I have no control what happens after I make this story, but I'm trying to make it as responsible as I possibly can. HQ has been working on some stuff lately, and what have they been working on? It looks like a male wave. It looks like a full-on male wave. Yes, 3 newcomers, and Clotho from Mythos says I can smell them. Poseidon says boys. Dragon Spit says Yahweh Wave, Sniffa, Sprixer, LFG, this stuff here, Roy. All these people are like, whoa, starting the new year with new them. New everything. Of course, Mythos is the one that they've had only girls so far. So a boys one is quite interesting. This changes everything. January 11th, it's going to be Artemis Mythos, Athena Mythos, and Mythos Aphrodite. So let's take a look.
This world is merely a new hunting ground to master.
Oh god, a deep voice.
Those who bear my mark. May your quite a while now. I think I've messed up enough for a couple lifetimes.
And this is Athena? Interesting, a male Athena.
Ready for this?
Oh god, another deep voice.
I have one rule, and it's look but don't touch, okay?
And Tenma is gonna go insane. Of course, that's a different person entirely. Tenma is gonna go sniffa with this. I just had to say it. I'm sorry. January 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Trailer credits there. Bark, 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 bark. Chloe, please continue. Y'all can't do this to me. Y'all can't do this to me, Alien Mixture says. They can't do this to them. They're ovulating, they say. That's what they say. They're saying this. Alien Mixture's like, you can't do this to me. It's freaking barking. Woof, woof, woof. Then you have Mariume, Ya, and Yas. Basically, I want to see men. And people down here, Crony VTuber says, boy smell. Hello. Hades, men. BL looks amazing. Aphrodite, more like, yep, Aphrodite. Men. A lot of people are there. A lot of people are going to be happy. It's good. It's a stretch. They may not do so well. But then again, you had First Stage Production, who did rather well with everything that they've been doing there. So we don't know exactly how it's going to go, but I do wish them success in everything that they do. Fauna had her thank you message for 1 million subscribers. I had covered it when it first happened. The day it first happened, I covered it that same day. And, you know, put the message that Hololive had for thanking Fauna for, you know, everything that she's done. And here we go with Fauna. The past few days have been crazy, and I don't have all the right words to express how grateful I am to be surrounded by such wonderful people. Thank you to everyone for helping me reach 1 million subscribers. It's the last week, and there's a bunch of fun stuff coming up. I'm still recovering from my cold, but I'm planning on streaming every day. Wish me luck. I've had so many mixed emotions leading up to the end, and it still doesn't feel real. It's impossible not to be sad, but I've really had so much fun this last month. And I feel grateful to have had such a good send-off, because everybody did the best send-off they could for her. Although it's sad now, right now. I think the future is bright, and I hope I can send some optimism your way. Let's have a great week. Congrats on 1 mil, Fauna. I'm excited to see what you do next. Gothy, thank you for all you've done. Crow as well. I know a bunch of people, including myself, did pull together to get JP Bros to sub, but everyone was unanimous that you belong at the 1 million club. You work so hard, you're talented and creative, and we get that 1 million, and we wanted that to give you that extra push. Now, glad we could have give you 1 million. You deserve the love and more. Can't tell how much I'm going to miss you. People are going to, of course, congrats, and they're saying, you know, messages of missing her and things like that, which, of course, she is a very beloved member of the EN family, and she will be missed. Fauna will be missed, and it is great to see that she's still getting a ton of support nowadays. For those who can't access Twitter, this is what she said, and it's basically a repeat of what she said. So yes, Fauna is going to be leaving on January 3rd, and of course, we all wish her well. First of all, Happy New Year's to all those who are already in the new year, and of course, in 2024, 12/31, which I'm still in at this moment, we have the New Year's countdown numbers. Here is however many on our co-stream. Justice did watch-alongs. Hololive had their countdown live, and so did Nijisanji. Countdown is something that normally does happen in big agencies, and of course, it said 90k plus viewers on Pekora stream. Hollow Justice did a lot of co-streams. A lot of people did co-streams of it as well. Between having a global fan base audience being limited to Japan only, Niji could have pulled more viewers if they hadn't done all the things that happened this year. Of course, Hololive beat Nijisanji in this one. Also because Hololive did announce it quite a bit, and people were a lot more supportive overall. Here is the Hololive Productions countdown live. As of this moment, it does have over 2 million views. Let's take a look at what they do. All the different gens out there. Including ID, including Gen 5, including everybody. And there they go. Fauna was in it! Of course Fauna's in it! That's cute! Okay. So as you can see, a lot of the Hololive members, it was an hour and 39 minutes of them singing different songs. Near the end, they did sing some Hololive specific songs like Help and other ones out there, which is great to see. And I do enjoy when they do these things. And I'm glad that a lot of these Hololive members, including Fauna, including Chloe, which two are that are going to be going their separate ways, have been able to become a part of this before 2024 ends. Welcome back, everyone, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between, in order to have a more positive environment, more positive place for VTubers, not a place where you get backstabbed by former friends and things like that, just a place where it's positivity all around. Talking about Himetokki, the Bunny Princess VDO, who is right here on their Twitch. side, that's going to be watching some of their recent broadcasts, as well as their bot section. Hime Buddy Princess VTuber, who likes to draw cute things and play games. Sometimes we just hang out. Hope my streams bring you much joy. In more about them and their fact, there's the last stream that they had of 2024. They had 2 days ago.
Things like that, I want to improve on. I gotta lower my sugar intake and increase my protein intake, and create opportunities. So this year I didn't really reach out much in terms of like tour brands to other streamers. No, it's not a stream, but this is here's the official post. I'm gonna make me cry again. I can't. Okay, so today was really great. I think we had a really good time.
Yeah, they just basically had a last day for, talking with their community for 2024. Of course, 2025 is going to bring brand new things and hopefully much growth for them. And here we go. Himetokki is on their, where they put some of their VODs in there, Christmas karaoke, things like that, as happens because, like I mentioned before, YouTube is better than Twitch for VOD retention. Thank you so much, Himetokki, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope that this helps get you more eyes on yours. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.